the chat set up. Wait for some friends to start to wander on in, because this is a time and a day that I really never go live. So I don't know if anyone even knows that we're going to be here today, but we are. And we're going to have fun because I felt called after Friday night's live stream where I was playing with cards. I felt definitely called to them today. So I got them babies out. They are here and they are ready. We're gonna have some fun with the cards when some more of the friends start to wander on in here. How's everybody doing? How's your Sunday? I also noticed something because not only am I a content creator on YouTube, but I'm also a fellow YouTube watcher. No one really comes out with any new content on Sundays or like over the weekend in general. So it's kind of like you have to save up the content that you might want to watch over the weekend, save it up on during the week because otherwise no one's coming out with anything new. I don't know if anyone even goes live on a Sunday either, but we're doing it. Pip is at a birthday party, so I have some time, and I thought, why not? Hello, Project 25. I thought, why not? Maybe not for too long, maybe about an hour or so, max an hour and a half. I thought we would come on here and we would play with cards a little bit. Yes, it is a surprise to see me on Sunday. I'm never on a Sunday. But I also realized nobody actually really creates or releases content on a Sunday. But it seems like there's a lot of people that watch on a Sunday, so I don't know what everybody's watching if nobody's going live or creating content for a Sunday. But Pip's at a birthday party, and I was like, why not do it? No pressure. We'll just have a little bit of fun. We'll take the cards out. We'll ask some questions. I'll do some fun practice readings if you guys would like. And that's it. We'll just have like a really, really chilled live stream over here. If that sounds like it'll be fun to you guys. So first of all, how's everybody doing? If you guys have not yet seen the part 2 of Friday night's live stream, I definitely recommend going back and watching part 2. I even put timestamps in, which is something I really do not do on the live streams because they tend to run so long. But I was like, here's the thing. Part 1 was all about paganism. Part 2 was all about, not all, but at least like the last 90 minutes of part 2 on Friday night was about tarot. And I even reflected, I changed the name to reflect the fact that it was about tarot. So I was like, well, I might as well put timestamps on there so if people are looking specifically for the tarot section, they can easily find it. Hi, Kristen, honey. Nice to see you here on a Sunday. Hello, Steve. Nice to see you too. How you guys doing? I thought we would just play with the cards a little bit more today because we had, I mean, anyway, I had a great time playing with the cards on Friday night. And I was like, let's just have some fun. Let's just take out the cards. Let's just play a little bit. Let's see what happens, and I could do some practice readings for you guys if you would like. That's just what I thought we would do today. Ooh, Project 25, I filled up so many pages on my journal. What were you writing about? What was coming in for you? What was your inspiration? Were you channeling? Was it just like free flow writing? I'm really curious what was going on for you. So, here be the cards. And as I was sharing with you guys on Friday night, these cards were left to me. Simone, not me tuning in while I'm at work. I kind of love that, girlfriend. Oh, both. Nice, Project 25. I love that. Hi, Jamie. Hi, darling. So these are the cards that had their... I've taken them out before, but they had like their debut reading on Friday night. And so I did exactly what Dee had recommended. And I actually slept with them under my pillow on Friday night. And I had the weirdest fucking dreams, I'm not gonna lie. It was like not a restful night's sleep. So I did not do that again last night, but I kept them out. I did not put them in the box again. I kept them out all day yesterday on my desk because this is kind of like my, my zone. So I wanted them to kind of like acclimate to the energy here, and I didn't want to put them away, and I kind of just feel called to play with them a little bit more. So I thought we would do some fun practice readings, and we'll see what comes in. Oh, okay. Masonic said under the pillow was the wrong location. I must confess. What is the right location then? Because I don't think I'm going to do that again. It was not a restful night's sleep. Jojo, hi Faye. Yay, I caught a live. Normally replay crew because I'm in the UK and bedtime is Friday night live time. I'm so glad that you caught us live, honey. Hello, Jamie, darling. Project 25, I really resonated with a lot of things you said. I'm happy to hear that. I don't know what it is though, because I say a lot. I'm so curious. What is the right place? Simone, yes, how fun. Glad you're playing with them. I don't know what's going to come in, but it'll be fun. Masonic, right to sound wrong. I don't know what that means, honey. So anyway, I got the cards out here. And there's something I actually wanted to look into before I thought I would take like practice questions from you guys, which is I go and I like to hang out sometimes at night in Outcast chat, and he's down with it. Like he played one of like D from Beyond the Veils videos over there, and he sometimes like plays other tarot readers as well. And he's definitely into it, and it seems like at least 90% of the audience is into it. You get like the odd one or two people that are like, this is bullshit, like, come on, get back to the facts. And then there was one person who was like literally losing her cookies. She's like, this is like, you're just communicating with like demons and devils on the other side. Okay. It wasn't enough for her just to share her opinion. Like, she was making the comment section all about her and her opinions. Because again, like 90% of the comment section they're down with it. So everyone was kind of like getting involved, but I've looked into this, not with tarot cards, right? Yes, make some popcorn, I love that. So I thought, I've looked into this from an energetic lens, right? Which is, if you don't know what you're connecting to on the other side, because obviously we can't see it, right? It's like a thread, the thread connects to the other side. We can't see what's on the other side. So I had kind of said it's whatever your vibration is what's going to determine what you're connecting to on the other side, right? Like attracts like. It's a energetic magnet. And I also make sure that anytime I'm channeling, I'm always protecting my energy, right? Keeping the vibration as high as possible. But I thought it would be fun if we use the cards to ask, what might somebody, or what energy, or what essence, or what entity might somebody be connecting to on the other side? Is it possible they're connecting to a dark demonic energy? Could somebody be connecting to a light energy? I just thought, why not? Because this was banging around in my head thinking about this person saying like tarot cards are dark and demonic. So I thought that would be the first thing that I would ask. Now, again, this is only the second time I'm playing with cards. I frankly have no fucking clue what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to do spreads or anything like that. Literally, I'm just going to pull a card, or however many cards are like shouting at me that they need to be pulled right now. And let's see, we'll have some fun. I'll take some questions from you guys, and we'll do about an hour, 60 to 90 minutes of just pure tarot playing fun, okay? I don't have any agenda other than to have a good time and to keep the live stream high vibe. So if that sounds fun to you, stick around, guys. Before, however, I do that, I'm going to catch up on comments. Steve, I'm making popcorn. I got a feeling this will be interesting. I hope it will be. Jamie, surprised you are doing this today. I'm still reeling from the last live, like wowza. I know. Well, Pip is at a birthday party, so I'm home alone on a Sunday. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself, right? Like, I don't know what to do with myself. I read, like, I made myself, I got my matcha. It's like, how many hours can I just like do nothing? But I do have to at some point like go pick him up. So that's why I can't stay on too terribly long, but I do want to at least have a little bit of time anyway. A little bit of time to have some fun. Yeah, Simone said she too is. Hi, Jamara, darling. Project 25. I came up with some slogans called Pagus Buddhist and Pa-Hin-Bu, which is short for pagan, Hinduism, and Buddhism, because I really connect to all three, and I feel they are the ways of how I want to live life. I love that, Project 25. Jamie, I also would like to apologize to those if it seems like I make this situation. No, not at all. It is never about you. And literally, Jamie, I have been in live streams where someone in the comment sections made it all about them. You don't do that. I know the difference. I see the difference. You're part of the Solar Flow family and you're sharing your life with us. That's not making it about you. That's inviting us into your life. You have nothing to apologize for, Jamie. Please don't ever. Jamara, just set the intention, right? Love that. Masonic, coffee work for me at least. Kristen, show the love to Faye and hit the like button, please. Thank you for the reminder. Mason, don't use your brain when you read tarot. Jaded, I finally have a day off today, so I don't know what to do with my... We're in the same boat then, honey. Hello, Yathar Sharma. Good. I'm glad that you feel the love, Jamie. Okay, so, and by the way, guys, there's 16 of us in here right now. Only 8 of you have hit the thumbs up button. Do not be a microaggressionist and not show love to the content creator that is on here on a Sunday when literally nobody else goes live on a Sunday. So please, hit that thumbs up button. Show the content creator a little bit of love. Thank you very much. Thank you. At least one more hit the thumbs up button. I will take what I can get. So, first question I want to ask is, and I think we also, I want to get really super specific with how we're asking the question. Because whenever I'm having a session with somebody and they throw a lot at me, it's like, how can we take all of that and condense it into one question that's really going to resonate? Steve, LOL, the micro tarot. I said that on Friday and I like it. It's kind of sticking with it. Like, don't be a microaggressionist. Jamie, yes, yeah, all this beautiful soul is legit. Thank you, honey. So, here's the thing. I can't ask, what is every tarot reader connecting to? Here we go. Literally, not just a hemming, coughing at the truth, that I cannot ask what every tarot reader, holy shit. I have never had this happen before. Hold on, guys. Wow. Whew. My guides really want to drive the point home. I cannot ask. Or I can ask, but the question is probably not, the answer is not going to make any sense, right? I cannot ask, or I can, again, what every energy, every tarot reader is connecting to, because every tarot reader is connecting to a different source, or a different energy, or a different vibration, because everybody's guides are unique and specific to them and are a vibrational match to them. So I can't ask that. All I can ask is, what energy or essence am I in this moment today connecting to, right? So I'm going to allow that to be the question. What energy or essence or guides am I connecting to on the other side today at this time while I am playing with these cards? And these are also from, I understand from Dee, these are the top deck. These are big ass motherfucking chunky monkey cards. They're like, I need man hands to shuffle these. They are big, they are thick. And I don't know the first thing about tarot. That's what makes this all so much fun. Okay. And I did meditate prior to going live today until I felt like I was good and I was settled and I was ready. I want to shuffle these one more time. And yes, I am shuffling them, just so you all know. You can't see, but it's down on my lap and I'm shuffling. Maybe if I really become like a real tarot reader, I don't think it's going to happen. I'll do like a whole fancy setup like what Dee has, where the camera is literally pointing down at the table and you can see that she's shuffling. I'm not there yet. I'm just literally playing. I'm playing, y'all. And these cards are so fucking hard to, hello there, really, really hard to shuffle. Okay, here we go. What energy, in essence, am I connecting to today, right now, in this moment? I'm going to take these two cards, okay? Don't have a fucking clue what it is that I'm doing. I'm just going to read energetically what I think the cards are saying to me. So I got, the two cards that I took is I got two discs. So I got the 3 and 4 of discs. Now, if you have not yet seen Friday night's live stream, I had a very funny snafu where I was calling discs something else. I was calling them dicks. Now I know better. These are not dicks, these are discs. So I got the 3 and the 4 of discs. And I'm going to intuitively read what I think these cards are, okay? Yeah, swamped with discs. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards and then I'm going to tell you what I think intuitively these cards are saying. So this is the 3 of discs. It's a pyramid shape and it looks like it has wheels on the corners of it, and the rest of it looks like it has water all around it. And it has astrological symbols as well on the top and on the bottom. So that's the 3 of discs. And the 4 of and the 3 of discs says works on the bottom. And the 4 of discs says power. Now this one, how the fuck am I going to, here, let me just show it to you. How do I even describe this card? It looks like it's a bird's eye view of some sort of a castle, and it has 4 corner pillars to keep the interior of it safe, and the top of those towers also have pyramids that are on them, and it's surrounded by what appears to be water and some sort of a moat. So again, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, never been trained in tarot. It's only the second time I'm ever playing with them in my life. Intuitively, what I would say looking at these cards is, first and foremost, they both include water. So this one, the pyramid is completely surrounded by water, and this one you have the castle, what appears to also be surrounded by water. Now water is always a emotion, but it's also a very feminine energy. So I would say the energy of what I'm connecting to on the other side right now is a feminine energy. But interestingly enough, this one also, because it appears to be a castle and it's surrounded by water, would make me think this is a protective energy that is with me right now. And because I'm going to say also, this is the intuitive part of it, because I'm so new to it, I'm being protected while I am first getting used to the cards and while I am first starting to play with them and get the feel of them. I am being, well, I mean, I'm protected anyway. We all are. It's not just me, right? It's not just when you're playing with tarot cards or when you're channeling or you're doing anything. We are all always protected. But I'm going to say probably my guardian angels are standing closer to me right? Because I've shared I need space, and my guardian angels usually are about 6 feet away from me. So I feel like they're a little bit closer. They're buttressing, that's a good word. They're buttressing me while I am first learning to play with the cards and keeping me protected. And I'm also being guided. Now, the reason that I'm going to say guided is because on the first card that I had taken, it's all surrounded by water, but these to me, interesting, this could even be like a bird's eye view. I'm getting a totally different sense of this card now. This is like a bird's eye view of a sailboat sailing in the sea. But there's not just one, whatever you call it, because obviously I'm not a sailor, whatever it is, like the handlebar that the sailors use, there's not just one of them, there's 3. And they're all equidistant from each other because this is a diamond shape, or it's actually a pyramid shape. So I'm not the one that is guiding this ship, so to say, but I am protected and guided, divinely guided by a feminine protective energy. So let's say this is me and these are the 2 guardian angels that are buttressing me. They are equally helping me as I am starting to learn tarot cards. So that's going to be my interpretation of the 2 cards that I had received. Again, I have no fucking clue if I'm reading this accurately. I'm not doing this like a professional tarot reader. I'm intuitively reading the energy of the cards that I am picking up on. So could it vary wildly from what other tarot readers would get with these cards? Yes. But I am intuitively reading not only what is on the cards, but the energy of the cards. And that is what I have for you. So now I'm going to catch up on comments. Ooh, Steve is playing along with his own deck. Okay, that is sick. I love that. Jamie, it's crazy. I asked God for a positive sign today, and bam, Faye comes on. Baby, there's your sign. That's synchronistic. Jamara said, yes, you do know. I don't know what I know here. Masonic, don't just think anything. That's YouTube. They don't like truth tellers. I know, we know that, honey. We found that out the hard way. My channel is majorly suppressed. Masonic, let your mind ask questions and shut your brain. Thank you, that's good advice. Yeah, Simone, I love that, Simone, with all of the eggplants. Thank you, honey. And yes, Jamie said, Steve, I want to know what yours says too. I want to know also. Simone, at Jamie, ask and you shall receive. I also asked for more of Faye's tarot readings, and here it is. I love that. Jamie, I'm scared because I think I already know. BRB, you do not have to apologize because you have to leave, Jamie. Simone, loving your interpretations. Thank you. Masonic, there is nothing like professional tarot reader. I am definitely not that. You are welcome to leave if you don't like my interpretation. I will not be offended nor insulted, not even a little bit. Jada, can you do remote viewing for Peter Thiel and Michael McCoy? Is J.D. Vance and Usha Vance divorce a distraction? Is this a thing? Are they actually getting divorced? This doesn't sound legit. But hi, Jada, first of all. Let me put these back in here. Hold on. And then this is interesting. I remember from Friday night when Dee was with us, she said the bottom. Let me see if I remember correctly. The bottom is what's hidden. So on the bottom of the deck, I was just putting the other cards back in. I got the Ace of Swords. So let me show this to you. Ace of Swords, okay? Now this is the complete opposite of everything, the other 2 cards that I have chosen, which were both water. This one is air, because this looks to me like it is some sort of a divine scene in the divine realm, right? It's the sky. I see there's a lot of clouds, but this also feels like it's a very protective card to me. Because Ace, first of all, to me, my interpretation of what the Ace is, it's the highest expression of something. So this is the highest expression of swords. which again, intuitively reading the card, I would say hi mom, we're playing with tarot cards, mom. Let's say, for example, like I don't even know if there's like a one, but like the Two of Swords to me would feel like the lowest interpretation of a card. So this would be where you're actually transcending the lowest interpretation. So maybe like, to me, Swords would be a aggression, but when you've already transcended it, you're getting the Ace of it. So no, I'm not getting at all that this is part of a war, Masonic. I'm saying that this is the highest expression of what's on the other side when you are actually in a war or you are battling. Oh, I just got a notification about a bill. That's so nice. How did they get my phone number? I get the weirdest fucking notifications. So what's hidden is, again, because according to D, what's on the bottom of the deck is what is hidden, is the highest interpretation of Swords is what is being hidden from me now. What does Steve say? Steve, the two cards I pulled were Awaken Your Magic, Pump Up the Volume, Stop Staying Small, Let It All Out, and Secret Treasure. Ooh, Dig, Watch It Appear, and, oh, two appearances, I guess. Steve, the Ace of Swords is the truth. I love that. Hi, Iron, honey. We're playing with more tarot cards today, darling. I love that. Okay, so what you are getting is Awaken Your Magic, Pump Up the Volume. I'm definitely not going to stay small. That is not going to happen. And it's so funny because I was actually thinking, like, I want more magic. So if having tarot cards and playing with tarot cards is going to allow me to expand the magic that is available in the ethers and in the world, oh, I am here for this. So that's definitely aligned with what I was thinking, Steve. Stop Staying Small, Let It All Out, and Secret Treasure. Dig and watch it all appear. So maybe there's more amazing gifts and abilities that are going to start to manifest for me when I'm doing more tarot cards. What do you guys think? I like your cards, Steve. And it seems like your cards are a little bit more direct than these are. These are not direct, not even a little bit. Well, okay, so what are some other questions that we can ask? Jada had asked if I can do a remote viewing for Peter Thiel. So here's the thing, honey. Why do I need to do a remote viewing if I can do an energy read on them? Usually when I do some sort of a remote view, it's for a location, but it's not an actual person. And is this just a rumor, or are J.D. Vance and Usha Vance really getting a divorce? That just sounds cray-cray. Simone, yes to more magic. This life is full of it. Cheers to our expansion and our magical journeys. Amen to that. I would drink to that if I was still drinking, which I'm not. If I had anything to drink, which I don't. I mean, I have my water, but, you know. So is there other questions that you guys want me to ask of the cards? Now that we know what is the energy that I am connecting to on the other side, and also knowing that my guardian angels are buttressing me energetically and they have stepped closer to me while I am learning to play with tarot cards. How about asking for ways in which to replace fears with joys? Do you want me to ask that of the cards, or do you want me to give you what I know from my own work in terms of energy and vibrations? Simone pretends it's non-alcoholic cheers. Okay. Cheers to that, friends. Cheers to that. Steve, the Three of Discs is teamwork and cooperation. That kind of definitely resonates in vibes. Right? Because I said it seemed like there was no one that was at the helm of the sailboat, so to say. It was that we were all working together. Okay, so Iron wants to ask the cards, what is ways to replace fear with joy? Okay. Cards, please allow us to understand what are some ways that one could replace fear with joy. Okay, this one. One, two. I felt called to ask the cards, to pick 3 cards. Okay, so I just chose 3 cards. This is to answer Iren's question about how to replace fear with joy. I want random positive chaos. I think you're gonna get it, honey. Okay, so the first card that I chose intuitively is the 7 of Wands. Now, funny enough, this is one of the cards that I had received on Friday night as well. So we have the 7 of Wands, and on the bottom it says Valor. Card number 2, so I'm going to first tell you what the cards are, then I'll do my intuitive reading on them. Cards, and Steve, what do we think about when a card is upside down? Is that some sort of a different energy? Because card number 2 is upside down. This is the 8 of Wands. Wait, so we have 2, we have 2 wands, honey. And this one says swiftness on the bottom. This is what it looks like. This looks like a kite. Okay, so this is card number 2, which is the 8 of Wands. And card number 3 that I chose for you, Iren, is, okay, this is again upside down. And this is again a card that we had gotten on Friday night. This is the Moon. And this is what the Moon card looks like. Okay, so Steve said again, wow. So now I'm going to do my interpretive, energetic read of what these cards mean. So the first card, and to me, we're going to kind of build on them and connect them, and it's going to tell some sort of a story. Steve, it's a way to just tell the direction of the energy if you choose to read upside down or reversed energy direction. Thank you. I think that's intuitive, right? I think I'm going to intuitively be guided if I want to read them upside down or not. Now, the first card is the 7 of Wands. Okay? So again, I'm going to reiterate what it was that I had seen on Friday night with this card, which immediately when I had looked at this card and I had noticed that there's Egyptian symbols on it, and when I had looked at it, it immediately to me made me think of the story in the Bible where Moses was fighting against Pharaoh's magic men. So there was one Moses, he had one staff, right? And the staff was inspired magically by the will of the divine. And then there was all of Moses's magic men. So it's the one staff in the middle which is the divine staff, which is many of the other magic men staffs. And the one staff in the middle is of the divine, and the rest are imitation. So I would say if you're ever feeling like you are at war with yourself in terms of being fearful, always remember that you are the one staff in the middle and you have a direct connection to the divine. So one could say, if you are trying to find ways to replace fear with joy, it's line up with the energy of the divine and know that you are divinely protected and you are divinely guided, and you have a connection directly to the divine. So that is the first card, which is the 7 of Wands, which is also Valor. Thank you, Steve. Oh God, Steve, I appreciate that so much. Because I don't fucking have a clue what I'm doing, so I appreciate you saying that, honey. To me, this is like I'm on a bicycle without training wheels, and I feel like I'm always 1 second away from like hitting a tree or like falling over into like a swamp or something like that. So, I mean, this is definitely me stepping far outside of my comfort zone, but again, I just want more magic in my life. And I know you guys do too, right? So if this is going to turn up the volume on the amplification of magic that we have access to, I am here for it, guys. Now, the second card that I got for you, Iron, is the Eight of Wands. And this, again, to me, feels like a lot of air. And this looks like a kite. But it's a kite that has like aggressive vibration and energy all around it. So looking at this and saying this to me feels like an air element or an air card. This is thoughts. But it's not just, air is not just what we personally think. It's what are we allowing into our mind? So this is an invitation for you, Iron. If you are exposing yourself, or you're exposing your thoughts, or you're turning the TV on, or you're tuning into a newspaper, or you're looking at anything that could be negatively influencing your thoughts and creating fear, right? Because to me, this looks like a very fearful, frenetic, angry vibration. This is something that is letting you know if you want to move away from fear and you want to move towards joy, what are you thinking? What are you allowing into your mind through external means, such as media, social media, news, TV, movies, anything? But also, what thoughts are you thinking? Because air cards is all about thoughts. But here's the thing. Just like this kite has this frenetic vibration and energy around it, the highest expression of that is you're still reaching a rainbow. And for some reason, this word just came into my mind. When I look at the rainbow on the card, it makes me think of a union, which again connects me to the first card, which was the Seven of Wands. There's one divine staff that connects directly to the divine energy. So if you can transcend the influence, the fearful influence of media or news of even your own thoughts, what's going on in your own mind, you can have a union directly with the divine. You can line up directly with a rainbow. And a rainbow is everything. It's an expression of every color. There's every color that's inside of it. So it's literally, again, divine, because the divine already is everything. So if you can transcend this, you're getting this. You're lining up with the divine. So those are the first two cards that I got for you. I'm going to catch up on comments, guys. I just want to finish the last card for Iron, and then I'm going to catch up on comments. But please know if you are leaving a comment for me, I see it, and I will get to it momentarily. Now, the moon was the last card that I had gotten for you. So the moon is what is hidden. To me, this feels like what is hidden. It's in the night. But it's also what's in our deep subconscious mind, because that's what's also very much hidden. So, and again, the moon is in the sky. So there's a lot of, the cards are reflecting a lot of air energy to you, Iron, right? So air, again, is thoughts. It's thoughts, it's what are we exposed to of an external nature, right? But this being the moon card, it's nighttime, it's deep, it's hidden, it's internal. So what are the thoughts that are in your mind of an internal nature? You know what, I'm actually getting the sense this is an invitation to do shadow work. That's exactly what this card feels like. Shadow work. So if you want to transcend things that make you fearful, shadow work is the key to unlocking, or actually I would say we're getting it. It's, what's the word I'm looking for in this case? I'm being shown a table. And the table, it's like, imagine if you will, you're going into like, what kind of shop would this be? Almost like imagine like a hardware store. But in addition to there being like cubbies on the wall with all of the different knickknacks and tools that are in them, there's also a table in the middle of the store. And this is like where the owner of the store has all of his own personal like curiosities, the things that he finds. It's a collection of like old bolts and nuts and screws, but like from days of yore. This is like going back like hundreds of years ago. Like it's, you wouldn't see this in a car, but whatever. It's like curiosities from hundreds of years ago of all of these like weird little tools and like broken glasses and like all sorts of like weird ancient curiosities that this store owner likes to have around him. But here's the thing, all of those old things have energy that are attached to it. So it's like, what's the energy that's attached to the old subconscious thoughts and the old subconscious settings that you have going on in your mind? Because it's an invitation for you through shadow work to examine all of those things and to see what no longer serves you well and then to eradicate them. So it would be the equivalent of this guy one day going into his shop in the morning and he's looking at his table and he's like, why am I collecting all of this old shit? This is weighing me down. Why am I holding on to these things? Because when customers are walking into my store, they can't even find what they're looking for because they're walking right into the table of my curiosities. So it's not serving me and it's not serving my customers. So essentially, the old hidden subconscious things that you're holding on to are no longer serving you, and they could also be exacerbating fearful thoughts that you have in your mind. So shadow work is the key to unlocking it and then eradicating it, which will then allow you to transcend the fearful, frenetic vibration of thoughts that are in your mind, so you can be of one and a union with the divine. That is what I have for you, Iron, on your 3-card pull. You guys can let me know how I did and how that resonated. Now I will catch up on comments. Steve, perseverance and standing up for what you prefer is a huge theme of the 7 of Wands. I love that. Iron, you are modeling positive chaos and joy right now. Thinking like that leaves very little room for fear. You're too busy enjoying life. I mean, I just want more magic in my life, guys. That is all I want. Magic. I want more magic. Like, I was thinking about this in the shower this morning. I was like, if there was like, you know how like the celebrities, they are making a deal with the devil because they want like 3D success and material success and they want fame and they want wealth and all that. I was like, I kind of get it, but not because I want those things, because I don't. But like, I kind of get making a deal to get something that you want. And I was like, if only like I could make a deal with God and I could be like, God, yo, listen, I'm committed to being team high vibe. I just want more magic. Like, what do I need to do to become a literal like magician? But not like, you know, I'm gonna go do like kids' birthday parties. Like, I want to be a mage. I want to say something and like it's a spell. I was kind of thinking that this morning, but here I'm really team high vibe, guys. Like, team high vibe for life over here. But like, I get it. Like, I understand what it's like to feel like you just want more. But I don't want more low vibe 3D materialism. I want more 5D. I want more magic. And I am committed to bringing more magic into the world, whether it's through my channeling or whether it is through tarot cards. I'm like fumbling over my own teeth when I'm trying to say things. I don't care. I want more magic. For me and for you and for Solar Flow family. Iron, I see that card as all the energy going out to change the world comes from me and there's plenty of it. Girl, I love your interpretation. Yusuf, hello Faye, how are you? I moved recently from my big Oh, my big crowded city to this new small village. Any advice on how to adapt here? Do you want advice from the cards, or do you want me to intuitively answer that for you, honey? Steve, I'm a rainbow too. Iron, that's exactly what I thought. The moon symbolizes what's hidden. I actually do recommend daring to go all the way into emotions that are uncomfortable. When you feel it completely, you can fall through to an underlying emotion and so on. So true. Jamara, are you a star seed? Who are you asking, Jamara, darling? LOL, yes, I am here for the magic too, right? Hi, Swim Sunny. Steve, LOL, if only. Iron, I'm generally usually fearless and love challenges, so the only fear I still face from time to time is scarcity. Jamara, but also, LOL girl, you know you can tap into the magic right now. Your words are spells. I love that, Jamara. Thank you, honey. Simone, I love the vision and also have been craving something similar, right? We need more magic in the world. That's it. I'm committed to just bringing more magic into the world. Project 25, Faye, have you ever heard of Kate Bush running up a hill? A deal with God. No, I don't know what that is. Jamara, declare it, Miss High Vibe. Yes, I'm declaring we're bringing more magic into the world. Swims, yes, Solar, upgrade your magic. You have the option to. I love that you guys are all like, you guys are in my corner, and I love that. Thank you. Steve, anything you can have through the devil, you can have through God. Absolutely. Magic upgrade. Swims, practice your magic on us. Do good luck type magic, and we can report back the results. I love that. Simone, community magic upgrade in progress. That's pretty fucking awesome. Jamara, Faye, I am clearly asking you that. Honey, I thought you knew already. Of course I'm a starseed, darling. I didn't even know this. One of you guys had asked me this. And she's like, Faye, I forgot who it was. I think it was Samantha. She asked me in a comment on a video, she's like, Faye, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. Are you a starseed? As if somebody could take being asked if they're a starseed the wrong way. Girlfriend, I didn't take it the wrong way. I had no fucking clue. I was like, I don't fucking know. So that night I sat down in meditation and I asked my guides. They were like throwing a party. They're like, yay, you finally figured it out. Last one to the party, but you finally made it. I had no idea. No clue. Not one fucking clue. I feel like I'm Donald Trump now talking with my hands. They were like, yeah, like imagine literally like throwing confetti in the air. They had birthday hats on. They were like tooting those little toot things. They were like, yay, you finally figured it out. I mean, seriously, as if being asked if you're a starseed could ever be considered like a bad thing. Ooh, this is a pretty card. Hold on. This card just fell out of the deck. This is the 10 of Cups, and it says, what the fuck does it say? Satiety. Look how pretty that card is, the 10 of Cups. This feels like an abundance. This card is just like, your cuppeth is overflowing. So I think what I'm trying to say here is, our cuppeth is overflowing when we are increasing the magic on the channel and inviting more magic into our lives. One second. Iron, maybe that 8 of Wands cards can help you moving into a new community if you see yourself as a walking battery, spreading joy and magic in every interaction. Beautiful interpretation, Iron. Yusuf, no cards, just your intuition, please. Okay, let me go back up and see your question, Yusuf, darling. Yusuf, I moved recently from my big crowded city to this new small village. Any advice on how to adapt here? So it's going to take you some time. I'm being shown like sand moving through an hourglass. Not as in it's going to... Here's the thing. A lot of intuitive reading is based on interpretation of what is being shown to me, right? So it's not literally being shown to me it's going to take you an hour, right? It's being shown that it's going to take time to adapt, but I'm also being shown you walking, like walking through the village, getting the lay of the land, feeling. But here's also the thing, it's part of it is an energy adaptation. When you move from a big city to a smaller village, the energy of the environment that you are now living in is completely different. It's going to take time. This is why I was being shown time. It's not just that you're going to adapt to it. What actually is going to take time is for your nervous system to actually integrate and get used to a slower pace of life. So it might feel boring for you in the beginning, but look at it this way. It's not necessarily actually because it's boring. It's because it's a slower pace. It's a different energy. So it's going to take time for your nervous system to actually co-regulate to the environment that you are living in. But something that is going to help is going for a walk. So that basically the more time you spend walking in this new village that you are living in, your own personal vibration is going to start to tune into the subtle vibration in the village that you are living in. But also, when you're going for a walk, take time to see everything about it that makes it unique for what it is. Say hello to people that you pass. Get to know the people in the village. This is actually being shown to me. I heard the word homecoming. Now, I'm not saying it's literally like you're going home to where you first came from, but you're actually coming home to a way of life that is more aligned with the way that people and humanity as a whole used to live. Now everybody just, a lot of us move away from where we grew up. We move away from the village. We move away from the people that know us. We move away from some sort of a community. So what you're actually doing is it's a homecoming back to the way in which people used to live. So you can create your own kind of community around you, but it starts with you. So as in, make sure that when you are going out that you're saying hello to people, that you're greeting them, that you're introducing them, that you're letting them know that you just moved there. Because you creating a community is actually up to you. It's not up to them. You're the newcomer. They already live there. You're like the new kid on campus. So it's up to you if you want to integrate yourself into the community, but it will take time for your nervous system to co-regulate with this new environment that you are living in. It will take time, but you will do it. Your nervous system will co-regulate. You will have a lot more peace. And I also just heard sanity. Like, you will have more peace and more sanity living there. And I'm also saying you will feel a lot more creative and inspired. So really, really beautiful for you. Thank you for asking the question, Yusuf. Swims, the good ones need our magic upgraded. I've been asking for stronger magic. I love that. Jamara, I forgot. Thanks. You're welcome, honey. Miss Sonic, devil will be fun. Devil will be fun to play with. Not really. Jamara, wow, LOL. Swims, will you guides tell you magic you can do with crystal bracelets? Like there's magic in your wrists. I'm not sure what I mean with your question there, honey. Could you ask that again, Swims? Iron, safety does mean, satiety does mean enough. I love that. Jamara, 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, peace at home, and mutual love are present and visible. Wow, I love that. Swims, can you energetically zap people you point at? What do your guides say at zapping people? Not exactly zapping. I'm actually being shown, look at it like energetically getting them back up online. Which reminds me of something that I had seen really years ago in an AMA when I had been asked, I forgot what I had been asked, but what was shown to me is, I remember now. So during C19, why were they telling everybody to social distance? It wasn't because they were concerned that we were going to get people sick. It's not because you were going to be online in the grocery store and you're going to be standing too close to someone and you were going to get them sick. It's not because you were going to go visit grandma and you were going to get her sick. It's because so many of us were starting to wake up during that time that our vibration was rising and we were energetically changing. And if you got too close to people, your energetic sphere could actually, if you got too close to them, you could actually energetically start to wake them up. That's why they were having a social distance, because too many of us were waking up. And they didn't want us energetically to wake somebody else up. Because it was shown to me that at this point, people that are still asleep, they're not going to be woken up with facts. That ship already sailed. Anyone that is clinging to the old world, they're going to be woken up with presence and love. And by hugging them and holding them and just holding space for them to start to wake up. As in being that safe person and being that safe space for them. That as they start to wake up, they know they can go to you and they can start to ask you questions, and we're not going to be judgmental. And we're not going to be like, I tried telling you this years ago, you didn't want to listen. No, it's holding space for them. Literally as if you were hugging them. Welcoming them into your energy. So you can't literally zap people, but energetically, it's like you're passing the baton onto them. That's what's being shown to me, Swims. Miss Sonic, your intuition is a result of predetermination, pre-programmed. No, I don't think so, honey. We all have gifts and abilities, and we can be contracted prior to being born, like what gifts and abilities did I want to have access to in this lifetime? So if that's what you mean by pre-programmed or predetermination, yes. I could still make the choice to work on them and make them stronger, or I could make the choice to not. Because in the work that I do, there's a lot of people that in my community, now that they know that I do this work, they're like, you won't believe this, something that happened to me when I was 4 years old, and that's why I shut down my gifts and abilities. Because we still have free will. So, and that happens to me a lot. There are so many people in my community, and they're like, there's this event that happened to me. I was too scared. I didn't understand what was going on, and I've suppressed it ever since. And now that I'm an adult, I'm too scared to stop suppressing it. That's free will. They have access. They put it into their soul contract that they were going to have access to certain gifts and abilities, but their free will has decided to override it. My free will was overriding it for about 35 years until I started to accept it. But I always had access to it. It was my free will decision if I wanted to actually embrace it, though. Jamara, that's nice. Can't wait to get my village living, right? Can't wait to fucking homestead. Project 25, Faye, could you read me intuitively or pull some cards for me? I just moved last to a new town. I've been wondering if or when doors will open. I feel like I am at a standstill. I can. Let me catch up on comments first, Project 25. Swims, you have magic in your wrist with your crystal bracelets. Will your guides reveal you can do tricks with your bracelets to affect energy, etc.? No, it actually has nothing to do with this. This is, so I have the magic with or without these. We actually all do. This is a tool. This is a tool. We don't actually need them. We have access to it. So cards were always shown to me as, for people that didn't fully trust their intuitive gifts and abilities, they would use cards. But we all have it. If you took away cards from a tarot reader and you said to them, just rely on your intuition, they would still have it. So these are tools. These are tools. We don't need them. The magic is inside of us. So it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this. It's this. It's already inside of us, all of us. Masonic, energy is not meant to be traded for. Only is the real energy. Everything is fiction. I don't know what that means. Jamara, really good insight there. Thank you, darling. Masonic, trading energy for a pancake, not a good idea. I mean, maybe like a good dinner. Maybe not a pancake though. Jamara, so that means people around me can wake them up unintentionally. Vibrationally. But here's the thing. It's not like if you go to the grocery store and you're standing online too close to somebody. You can actually start to energetically influence them, right? Like who has the stronger vibration and who has the stronger energy? If you're closer to somebody in a grocery store, you have a stronger vibration, you can subtly start to influence their own vibration. Who are you waking up? It's the people that you're spending more time with, like friends that you're getting really close to, that you're hugging, that you're holding, that you're integrating them into your life. And then you are creating space for them as they start to subtly wake up. That's what it means. Yes, holding. You got it, girl. You got it. Masonic, they cannot. They'll lose their... I don't know what you're saying there. They'll lose their something to do that. Swims, good point. But maybe your bracelets engage certain magic skills. No, it's in energy. Look at it more like an energy, not literally magic though. Yusuf, oh my God, your first word is, quote, I had shown sand, quote, this village is literally considered the gate of the desert here in Morocco. How would you say something like this, Faye? Amazing, this energetic dance. Thank you. And this has been happening more and more frequently. I feel like I got an energetic upgrade after I looked into Delphi. It's almost like my guides were testing me. They were like, flood this girl, flood this biatch. Let's see what happens. They fucking flooded me, right? I was like, okay, I need to take a break. And now that I'm starting to come back online from that whole session, I got an energetic upgrade. Because Jamie told me, I had said 50, right? She asked me a question on Friday night about seeing orbs. And I said, I keep saying 50, I don't know, 50 feet maybe? I don't know. 50 something. She's like, 50 is the number of the house that I was seeing the orbs in front of. How would I know that? There's no way I could have known that. I'm definitely getting some sort of an energetic upgrade. So thank you, Yusuf, for confirming that. Steve, if Faye helps you, your personal life, don't forget to show some love back with tips, likes, shares, and subscribing. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, darling. Yes, every like, every comment, every share, if you hype any of my videos, all of those things definitely really do help. Masonic, I just like the name. I'm good with that, honey. Iron, why identify yourself as Masonic in this forum? Not familiar with her videos about that society. I love you, Iron, honey. All right, let me go back to Project 25. Faye, could you read me intuitively or pull some cards for me? I just moved last to a new town, and I've been wondering when doors will open. I feel like I am at a standstill. Well, I can tell you intuitively, you're going to start to get a glimpse of it in December. Now, also here's the thing. I'm just going to remind you that astrologically, we have Mercury going retrograde in a couple of days. So it's not a good time to start anything new or to sign any contracts. And it's a good time for you to review. So maybe it's a good time over the next couple of weeks to review your resume. Review some old projects or old contacts, things like that. Don't necessarily look to jump into anything new. But here's also the thing. Part of being a pagan, which I discovered just on Friday night that I am one, but part of being a pagan is working with the cycles of nature. We are right now moving into the void of winter. So just like New Year's resolutions don't really stick now, it's how can I say this? It's a time when you might naturally feel called to spend more time with yourself and expanding your own sense of self. right? Like we're in fall time right now. So this is like the harvest season. This is when we start to take, like in modern day times, like you're taking your patio set in, you're going to put it in the garage for the winter. You're not going to leave it outside because it's going to get ruined if you leave it out in the snow, right? But literally, like harvest season, you're starting to bring in all of your crops. You're going to start to pickle them. You're going to start to put them away. Like this is a time where we are turning within, not where we are. It's not springtime, right? It's not like we're putting on our cute little, skirts and our flip-flops and we're going to enjoy the nice weather. It's like I'm putting on fucking leggings and my UGG boots. That's an energy. That's a vibe too. So I'm going to say you will start to get a glimpse in December time, but I'm being shown February is going to start to feel very, very auspicious for you. And then moving into the springtime. So April time, you're going to be in a very different place than where you are right now. You're going to get glimpse of it, little hints, starting in December. February, you're going to start to feel like an uptick in the energy, and then by April time, it's going to be a whole new you. Now, again, I want to just remind you, that's not to say it's all or nothing, right? It's not like you're going to have nothing until April. You will get glimpses starting in December. It's gonna simmer, it's gonna percolate, it's gonna manifest. February, you're gonna really start to see the fruits of your labor, and then in April, it'll be a totally different version of you. Let me know if that answers your question, darling. Jamara, okay, I got it. Yusuf, thank you too, my friend. Thank you. You're most welcome. Swims, if you pull a card, what will that reveal? What my next new job will be about or like? I will. 1 second. Swim. Solar, did you go metallic platinum blonde? Looks more metallic shiny like. So here's the thing. Basically, my conversation with my hairdresser is I want to blind people. I want them to look at my head and think they're looking at the sun because my hair is so bright. But not yellow, like literally so white. So whatever she can safely do, she does. My hair has gone through a little bit of a damage stage where she couldn't go quite as bright as I wanted her to. We needed to let it heal a little bit. So she couldn't keep the bleach on my head quite as long as she was doing in the past. But I took it upon myself to heal my scalp and to heal my hair and to really, really fortify the hair follicles so we could go whiter. And she did. So you're not imagining it. It is definitely lighter than it has been, and it is definitely the color that I like it to be. Thank you for noticing, Swims. And I will pull a card for you. Hold on, Swims. Hello, the Sort Vector. Masonic, I never get it. What is manifestation? Thank you, Steve. Project 25, it does. Thank you, Faye. You're welcome, honey. Iron, oh, idea for the ones moving to a small society. Make time to clarify for yourself how you are a gift to other people so you know what to present when meeting people. They will feel lucky. I love that, Iron. Swims, I like the color, it's shiny. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Steve, for timing people out. Simone, it's a beautiful color. Thank you. I really had to heal my hair because I didn't know, it's like tarot cards. Just like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing now. I didn't know how to really care for color treated hair. And I started to do research on it, and I ordered like a bunch of oils from Etsy, and I started to put oils on my scalp every night, and I started to massage oils into my hair every single night, and then like sleep with it on my head. And it took probably, I would say, like a good 3 months before my hair really started to, now my hairdresser looks at it, she's like, wow, like she's like, I see a lot of new growth coming in. The strands feel a lot more, they feel really, really strong. So it took time, but it was definitely worth it. And you know, here's the thing. My mom told this to me when I was younger. It's the best, frankly, probably the best advice I ever got. The time is going to pass anyway. So what are you going to do with the time? 3 months are going to pass anyway. So I could do nothing to fix my hair during that time, or I could just put oil on my head every single night. And now I could go whiter. It's amazing. The sort Vector, why mingle with humans when there are animals around? Just saying. No one can tell you what's right for you. I know there's a lot of people in this group that have pets though, so they might actually agree with you. Let me go back. Swims had asked me a question. If you pull a card, will it reveal what my next new job will be about or like? Let's do that for you. Yes, time is an illusion. Well, here's the thing. It's real. It's real. We experience it in some sort of a real way, but on the other side, time is an illusion. It doesn't operate the way we experience it to here on the earthly plane. And it was also shown to me, this is a trip, we are living, just like there's all of these beads on this one bracelet, we are living all of our lives, past, present, future, concurrently. You just can't see all of them. Because just like when I wear this on my wrist, my hand is in the way. So imagine this bead is sentient. This bead has no idea what's going on over here because it can't see it because my hand is in the way. We are veiled. We are not meant to know what is going on in our past or future incarnations of ourselves, but they are actually all happening simultaneously. So when we get a glimpse of what we think is a past life, imagine it as in it's a tear between the veil and we are actually getting a glimpse of another life that we are living simultaneously, because that is what is actually happening. Project 25, Faye, it's crazy because a download came to me with the number 2026, but I didn't know what it meant. So everything that's been shown to me is that 2026 is going to be fucking gnarly. So maybe that's what you're picking up on. The sort Vector, thanks. It's not just an illusion, because that sounds kinda, well, a nut grows in a tree because of time. I got you, baby. I know what you meant. All right. So we are going to, Steve, do you also want to pick a card concurrently with me for swims? So we're going to be picking a card for swims right now on what is swims' next job going to be like? Or what is the energy of that next job? It's really hard to shuffle these cards. I don't know how the person that they belong to was able to. Hi, honey. Hi, Jamie. I don't know how the person these belong to before was actually able to shuffle them. Ah! That was a complete shuffle fail. Okay, this is for swims. Swims wants to know what is the energy or the next job they're going to be getting. All right, hold on. This one. I'm going to keep it basic. I'm picking one card for you. Ooh, the 9 of Wands. And on the bottom it says strength. Jamie, I'm going to get to you next, honey, okay? So let's, intuitively, I'm going to tell you the energy of this card. This, to me, you have a lot of aspects in this card. Yes, it is a highly magical deck. It absolutely is. I will tell you about it after I do an interpretation of the card for you, honey. So this, to me, I'm seeing, it looks like it's a combination of earth and air. But not only is it a combination of earth and air, you also have the sun on it. Wands. Wands also makes me think of magic. So, first, it's a job, right? Just like there's earth here. It's a job in which you're going to feel grounded. So it's not going to be a job in which you're going to feel mentally taxed at the end of the day and you're going to come home and you're going to have a splitting headache and you're going to feel like, oh, I just want to go to sleep and sleep for the next 12 hours. you're going to feel grounded in it. But when I also think of the energy of something that grounded, it also makes me think of accomplishment, right? Like 3D. Like, what is the energy of Earth? It's where you create. So it's going to be a job in which you're going to be called upon to contribute in some sort of a creative manner. Grounded, so you're not going to feel energetically depleted or energetically out of alignment working there. Grounded, creative. Now there's also a lot of air here, so it's going to be mentally stimulating for you, but it's also a job in which you are going to be able to contribute your thoughts and ideas to the growth of the company. And the sun also makes me think of divinity. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be like, I don't know, you're working in a church or something like that. I mean, maybe you will. I don't fucking know. But it's going to feel like you are highly aligned with your purpose. Because here's the thing, we could do 3D work in this world that is aligning us with our purpose. It doesn't have to all be spiritual work that's aligning. And also, if you look at it, it's going straight through. Like, I feel like it's cutting through the bullshit. So it's cutting through a lot of the nonsense and the bullshit for you to feel like you are highly aligned with your purpose in this world. So based on this one card that I pulled for you, Swims, you will feel in this job like you are aligned with your purpose. It's a job in which you feel grounded, but where you're making some sort of a meaningful contribution using your mind and your creativity. But it's also where you're going to be able to call upon other additional, because once again, it feels very magical. So I would say even intuition. It's going to be a job where your intuition is going to play a big role in it as well. And the bottom of the card says strength. So it's going to have you grow and become a stronger version of yourself through this employment as well. I love this card for you, Swims. I think this is amazing. Wow, this deck is fucking beautiful. Look at this one that I just took out. What? Every fucking card in this deck could be a work of art. This is the Queen of Discs. It's beautiful. This card is just fucking magnificent. Every card in this deck is more beautiful than the last. Let me catch up on comments. Yusuf, Faye, is there anything shown to you about my marriage? Because lately, with all this energetic science, I am getting almost sure that it won't happen in this lifetime. Just not the aim in this round, LOL. You're in between vibrations, honey, that's why. So anything that you would bring into yourself when you're in this in-between place is not going to be built on stable ground. So look at it like you are being divinely protected from something that was not going to last. When you are established, when you are in line with the highest version of yourself, that's when you're going to call in energetically your divine counterpart. You're not there yet. You need to do a little integrating first. You need to do a little rebalancing within yourself. But anything that you call in now, when you're in between like this, it's not going to last. So you're being divinely protected. Yes, Jamie, I'm practicing. I'm playing with the cards. Swims. Ooh, magical. It is magical, yes. Jamie, oh, I got a question. Let me know what your question is. Swims. This is highly... Yes. So this is the story with this deck, Swims. I shared this on Friday night. This was left to me by someone that was like a second mother to me when I was 12 years old. She had done readings with these cards for probably 50, 60 years. Maybe 50. Because she crossed over in her 70s, so I don't think she started playing with the deck when she was 10 years old. Maybe about 50 years. And so she was doing readings with these. So this deck has a lot of energy on it. Now, she was also a Wiccan witch, so she had a lot of energy. She did a lot of readings with these cards. and she left them to me when she crossed over. So it is very, very magical. The cards are super high vibe. As soon as I took them out of the box and I was holding them on Friday night, I didn't want to put them down. And to some extent, I still don't want to. So I didn't put them back in the box. I kept them out all day yesterday. I mean, they were wrapped up, but I kept them out. I don't think they're going back in the box. Like, I need their energy. Like, I can feel the energy and I don't want to put them down. Swims, well, I'm honored and lucky. You definitely are. Jamie, Swims reading? Yes, I'm excited for this. The Sword Vector, the deck may be magic, but you are magically beautiful, Faye. Thank you so much for saying so. Jamie, oh my goodness, Swims. I want to know your thoughts on this. Swims, ooh, sounds good and makes sense to me. Yes, that's my hope too. I was aiming for all of that. Well, you got your confirmation then, darling. Thank you, spot on. Amazing. Jamie, Swims, yes. So it resonates. I'm excited and happy for you. Seriously, wish I knew. Wish I knew. Real life over here. Wish I knew what? We got you, honey. Swims, much respect to you and the gifter of the lovely deck. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. Hello with Lee. I'm doing well, thank you. Swim, so wonderful. That deck is gold. She knew you were highly gifted to leave that deck to you. It's so crazy because Dee joined us on Friday night. And she said, she said, I don't even know how it came up. We were joking. If we put like tarot cards in the description of like my channel, like the algorithm, it's going to start to grow because tarot. Because it seems to me like YouTube really favors tarot readers. I don't know. So we were joking about that, and then Dee came on, and she's like, do you have a tarot deck? I was like, I actually do. She's like, take that baby out. I took the deck out. She started doing like a reading on the person who gifted them to me, and then she's like, you have a contract with this deck. She left it to you because she wants you to start to work with them, and she's going to help you learn. So I just started to do like fun, interpretive readings on Friday night. If you have not yet seen it, go back and watch part 2 of Friday night's live streams. I even put timestamps in it. So you could go to where the tarot reading begins and you could just watch it all the way through. But it really is a magical deck. Jamie, Swims, you have no idea how happy I am to hear this. Iron, I feel that deck of cards want a new piece of cloth to be wrapped in now. One that reflects you. Not her. She's already in the cards. The cloth needs to be recycled. I love that. And I will find something magical that I could wrap them in. Jamie, did Steve get a question in? Steve said boom. Swims, I work in the mental health field and I have been looking to work on a nonprofit to blend spiritual healing with modern mental health treatment, but it's going to take time. I love that, Swims. Steve said, haha. Oh, not yet. All right, so I got to start to bounce off here soon because I said I was going to come on here for like an hour and a half. I still need to go pick up the birthday present for the birthday party that Pip is at, and I have to go pick up him and his friends. So I'm going to stay on here for just another couple of minutes, and then I gotta start to bounce. So maybe I'll do one more card pull if you guys want it, or I'll look into something intuitively if you guys want it. But that's it, because I gotta bounce soon. But I feel like I'm going to get a new scarf in, or something I can wrap the cards in some like a metaphysical store or something like that. I'll look maybe on Etsy. Steve, I would love for you to pull a card for me. Can you tell me something or something working in my favor I might not be aware of? I love that question, yes. Swims, eventually I hope you run a healing center that recognizes, I hope to run a healing center that recognizes the importance for spiritual health, not just crazy pills, etc. So you were spot on, looking for a job that is more blended. I love that for you, Swims, and by all accounts, the reading lines up with that. Simone, one more card, please. I will. Steve, LOL, Swims, you have to see the card I pulled for you. It's crazy. Tell us what you pulled. Steve, tell us while I shuffle this and I pull a card for you, honey, okay? This deck is really something. And Steve wants me to pull a card. Yeah, type it out, Steve. And Steve wants me to, hold on, pull a card for him on, can you tell me something or someone or something working in my favor I might not be aware of? Okay, I love that. Okay, this is for our friend Steve. He wants to know if there is someone or something that is not working for his favor behind the scenes that he may not be aware of. Oh, that was a good shuffle. All right, I'm getting used to this. I finally had a good shuffle there. Okay, Steve, this is what I got for you. I don't know what this card is yet, but this feels like a good card. I got the Knight of Swords. Okay. So let's read intuitively the energy of this card. So this is air. It looks like there's a, well, hold on, is it air and actually water? It looks like it's a flying horse. It's a horse that's jumping. It has, I guess, a knight on the back of the horse, and he has wings. And there's also 3 birds in the background. And the knight has a sword and a dagger that he's holding. Do y'all see that? What's in the sword and the dagger? We have 3 birds, a horse, and some sort of a knight with wings. Okay, so intuitively, what am I getting in interpretation of this card? You do have somebody that is fighting on your behalf. But it's a metaphorical fight, right? It's not like literally you have somebody that's fighting for you. It feels more like a energy and an expression of somebody that is going to bat for you. Now, the 3 birds, they're almost like little co-stars. They feel like they're little co-stars in your life, but they're in the background, which again makes me think you got 2 little ones and you have 1 bigger one. So that makes me think you are protected, right? So look at this like this is a reminder that you are divinely protected. You have your 2 guardian angels and you have 1 main guide, right? So that's what I'm going to say that these 3 little birds are. You got your guardian angels, you have 1 main guide that is working with you right now. Look at it almost like, I would more say you're getting some sort of an upgrade. This is what it is. You're getting some sort of an upgrade in your gifts and your abilities, Steve, okay? This is it. The big one is the upgrade that you are getting. So one of your guides are going to be stepping into the forefront for you in this time, helping you bring in a new set of gifts and abilities. Now the knight on the horse is also divine because he's got wings. So you got some sort of a divine, it's a divine past life connection that you have with someone. That's who it is. It's the knight is actually a past life connection, but this feels like someone new that's going to be coming in, okay? Because they're on horseback, they're on their way in. You have a new past life connection that is coming in, someone that's going to go to bat for you, and that is somebody that is going to help you. So you have new gifts and abilities that are going to be downloading or have started to already download and they're coming in, and you have a new past life connection. They're not yet. They haven't come in yet, Steve. They're on their way. They're on horseback. They're coming. They're on their way. Nothing can stop them coming in. This is some sort of a contract. You are contracted from a past life connection of somebody coming in to help you in this lifetime. So they're on their way. You got somebody new that's on their way. They're going to be coming in, Steve. I'm loving this reading for you. Dude, I love this for you. New gifts and abilities are going to be downloading. New past life connections. Someone that's going to be helping you. Ba-bam. Loving this for you, Steve. Loving it. Now I'm going to catch up on comments and then I got to bounce, guys. Yusuf, very true. One more question. What are your thoughts about dogs? When I come across one, I feel like it sees me through all the masks and I respond to the very core of me, even with a little move. I love animals. I mean, I know they're not for everybody. I mean, maybe you feel called to get a dog now that you're living in a new place. Iron, Knights of Swords, learning to use your power. Is there an invisible bodyguard walking with you, Steve? Well, he's got his whatchamacallits, his guardian angels. Steve, yes, the big bird upgrade. LOL. Simone, great tarot reading today. So happy you're playing with the cards. Thank you for sharing the magic. Thank you, Simone, honey. Steve, ooh, wow, thank you, Faye, so much. You're welcome. Swims, nice. Villain, at Swims, I chose for you the quick pick card. Run for A, valedictorian, B, the hills, C, your life, D, health, E, your money, F, the cure, or G, mayor. What? The Sword Factor. Where is my twin, whom I only met once in another dimension? You're going to have to tune in for the next time I do cards because I can't pull any more cards today. Steve, Big Bird is my bodyguard. Swims, at Steve, thank you. Project 25, Faye, can a dog be possessed by evil spirits and draw negativity towards you and your environment? One second here. Does the dog have a name? Because I'd rather give you a specific read than just like a theoretical read. You know what I mean? Steve, at Swims, it's a card about choosing your path or priorities and moving towards them swiftly. Simone, I would pick F, the cure, right? Swims, I choose E. What was option E? Was that mayor? E is your money. Yes, girlfriend. Project 25, what's the dog's name, honey? I don't know if I would say in general dogs could be possessed. It's kind of being shown to me more as a matter of breeding. That some animals could be bred to, like, it's kind of weird. It feels weird to kind of say this, but like bred to have a bad attitude. The dog's name is Truck. Truck's sick. That's what's going on. There's something, he's sick. It's fundamentally changing him. I don't know what it is. Maybe try changing the food. It could be the food is no longer agreeing with him. It's disturbing his gut, and then it's disturbing his mind. He's sick though. You might want to take him to the vet and see if he's okay. Swims. Oh, okay, makes sense. At Steve, have truck taken checked out, not taken out. Have him checked out. Switch the dog food if you can, and have him checked out by the vet. Okay. Did we all enjoy? He is not mine. He is a relative. See if you can encourage that for the people that he belongs to. Steve, you might get a run for your money for sure. They could even try to censor or hush you. How did we enjoy today's quick little card pull? Was this fun? I really enjoyed this. Thank you, guys. Thank you for humoring me as I get comfortable with cards. It's just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having fun with me. Project 25, I noticed all the dogs around him die, including his puppies. Oh, that's sad. Swims, thank you, Solar, Villain, Jamie, and the whole High Vibe crew. Swims, you're part of it, darling. The Sword Vector, you don't need any filters to look like a goddess. Thank you! There's no filter on! This is a live stream. There's no way to even do a filter here if I wanted to. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know, and maybe we'll do some more of these whenever I feel called to it. Maybe the next time Pip is at a birthday party. Maybe we'll just crack them out, you know, on a random time that we're doing like a live stream or something like that. But only if you guys are enjoying it. And if you're not, if not, oh, Steve, you're so sweet. Thank you, honey. If you guys are not enjoying it, that's okay. I don't take any offense. I'm not a professional tarot reader. Like, well, let's leave that to Dee. Dee is a very gifted tarot reader. That's not me. I'm just doing this for fun, and as soon as I took the cards out of the box, I couldn't put them away. Like, I just felt like I wanted them out. So, you know, I'm definitely feeling called to do something with them, even if it's just to have them out so I can feel their energy. Okay, I got you, the Sword Doctor. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go get Pip from his birthday party, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later on this week with a new live stream where we're going to be looking into Amy Lynn Bradley. So until then, bye-bye. Love you. Stay in the high vibration. Until next time. Bye, guys.